soon. Doesn't that sound just so yummy? Well, we know that the turkey takes center table at Thanksgiving, but we got some side dish recipes that could steal the spotlight. Showing us how to cook them up is Chef Jose B, who is known for cooking up some fancy dishes for some of our current and former Spurs players. Welcome back, Chef.
Thanks so much
great
for having
to
me.
see you. I mean,
great to see you.
The minute he walked in, I was like, yes, the audience is gonna love this. Always wish we had smell-o-vision, but we're gonna talk about side dishes because I feel like the turkey, that's a complex baby there, but the side dishes are important.
Yeah, because you can change them up, and you can change them up, make it exciting, and do whatever you like. Spice them up, sweeten them up, whatever you like.
Yeah, and so we're not doing the traditional mashed potatoes today. We're going to be doing duck fat potatoes.
Duck fat potatoes with sweet peppers and a little bit of mushrooms.
So how do we do this? Where do you get duck fat?
You can buy it at the store, or you can make it yourself.
Okay, so what do we need to start doing right now?
Okay, so the potatoes are going already in the duck fat. They're pretty much almost there. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of onions into it.
Okay.
You can slice it up however you like.
Ooh, the nice knives. I always love that.
Watch your fingers. I like my fingers, so I'm always careful.
You know, I cook a little here and there, so my dad taught me, how to put your fingers like this.
Oh, perfect.
So
just tuck your thumb back in.
Tuck my thumb. Yeah. Here, wait. I want to see you do it. Let's see the chef do it.
So the thumb will hold the thing into place.
Okay. See, yeah, you do it. There, you did real well. So you add that in there. So right now it's cooking with duck fat.
It is.
Okay.
It is. So we'll go ahead and we won't serve all of that fat into our dish.
Okay. Stir for you.
Okay.
And so just no salt so far, nothing?
So I have seasoned it already with a little bit of salt already.
Okay, so it's just salt.
Salt and pepper and duck fat. And just potatoes. Yeah, and I won't add any more salt until you serve it on your plate. Because as it continues to cook, it'll get a little saltier.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
It just starts to enhance in flavor.
I didn't know that. Well, that's a good tip. And the potatoes, like before, these are a little cooked. Were you just putting them in the duck fat?
So I just started them in just the duck fat, salt and pepper.
Got it. Okay, just clarifying there. So, man, this is looking delicious.
So we'll add the mushrooms now.
Okay. Mushrooms.
I just love mushrooms, so I just throw them in there.
And, okay, so you cut them kind of just in half. You don't have to slice them, dice them up.
No, I did it. So that way they have a nice bite and they're not all soggy and mushy.
Okay, but they do shrink a little, right?
A little bit, they do.
Okay.
But not by much. But they'll still be good.
Yes, yummy. Man,
and then the sweet peppers were cooked in a little bit of white balsamic, sugar, and a little bit of herbs.
White balsamic, sugar, and a little bit of herbs. So you just do this kind of similar to how we're doing the potatoes.
Except I just add sugar into this.
Okay, got it. Why sugar?
Just because it's an enhancer, so it enhances the flavor, and it just gives it a nice sweetness to it.
Can I put this juice in there too?
Of course, yes. Go right ahead.
Yo,
all
look at
that flavor.
Sorry, Mikey, my photographer. I hit him right now because I'm just so excited about the food. It happens. When food is around, be careful, y'all. It's a whole different ball game. Okay, so this is looking delicious. How does someone know when it's ready? Everything will kind of be a little softer?
So the potatoes, you cook them to your liking. Everything is going to be to your liking, so that's what cooking's all about.
Yeah.
So it's all personal preference.
Oh, I love this.
So my peppers, I didn't cook them all the way through, as you would say, because I like them to have a nice little bite. The mushrooms as well, and then the potatoes, obviously the potatoes, you want them nice and soft.
Oh, man, this looks so good. My mouth is watering, and we're about 3 weeks out to Thanksgiving, maybe a little long, maybe three and a half. What made you think of like this type of dish? You said you like to make them your own because you can, but what else do we have here?
So we have jalapeno and bacon cream corn.
Whoa.
So fresh jalapenos, a little bit of sweet corn, and then again, I just love playing with salty, sweet flavors, and then of course, I love spicy. So we got to add a little bit of jalapenos into it.
Okay, do you use canned corn?
No, ma'am.
No. So
never.
Never?
No, I just don't like it. It's just really mushy, so it's always fresh corn.
Fresh corn,
yes.
Chef. You always impress me because that's going the extra effort. So then you get a corn and you just...
I do, I shuck them.
Man.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. And then you also have a pie. What kind of pie is this?
This is gonna be an apple pie with a little bit of like bourbon caramel inside of it.
You made this?
I did.
You made everything on the table?
Ma'am.
And we see some green beans here?
Some green beans with a little bit of toasted almonds and caramelized onions.
Okay. And then we have, for those who want to be a little healthier.
So this is going to be romaine and arugula with pomegranate. That's a cranberry vinaigrette, sweet peppers.
Ooh.
So just a little bit of roasted acorn squash, radishes.
And so what is this dressing made of? Cranberry?
Cranberries, white vinegar.
Okay.
A little bit of honey.
Okay.
And olive oil.
Oh. Calling my name, making dreams come true. And we also have
a classic pecan pie. You can't go wrong. You have to have it.
right? Or the area?
They're for Fredericksburg. We got
them
for Fredericksburg.
Are. How come you're so good at baking too? Some people say when they're chefs, they're not as good as baking, but it seems like you do both.
I am not a good baker, actually. I know these look really good, but I made 4 of each, and these are the best looking ones.
You are so funny. I bet you they taste very well.
I'm sure they taste well, but sometimes they don't look as good.
Oh, well,
These just lucked out and looked really good.
Well, thank you for the TV magic. But I see we are missing one ingredient, right? For
Just a little bit of green onions. I'm infatuated with the green onions.
Why is that?
I just love the taste and the bite that it gives at the finish.
Okay.
So I just always use green onions on everything.
I think last time we talked that you were saying, maybe I'm wrong, that you use it maybe even more than garlic?
Yes, sometimes.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
For the flavor.
Of course.
Okay, so back to the duck fat. I have a question. Is it better to cook all our food in duck fat? Like, or, I mean, is a preference thing, obviously.
Flavor-wise, yes.
Okay.
Health-wise, absolutely not.
Okay,
But-
good to know. But it's just kind of.
But it's really good. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well.
So you know, like people do it in lard. So that's what it pretty much is. It's
got
duck
you.
lard, pretty much.
Got you. That's a good clarification because I've heard of like duck fat things, but not in potatoes. So that's
Yeah.
really unique. Y'all call these the Roma Chef Jose B potato dreams for Thanksgiving.
Perfect
Well,
for
Chef,
Thanksgiving.
I know you cook a lot for the Spurs, and you have a lot of private clients as well. You do
I do.
private chef cooking stuff.
I do.
How can people get in touch with you?
So you can either go to my Instagram, you can call me, you can text me, whatever you like, email. Chef Jose B is my Instagram. My phone number should be on the screen, hopefully. And email chefjoseb@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for being with us, Chef. I'm inspired for Thanksgiving to bring something that's new to the table. Paul,